Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The O's will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. Well, this team could really benefit if Colton Wong can get it going. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Striding in, Ronald Calzado. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up. Simone is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Chris Stratton, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significant.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Of course, the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Standing in now, Chris Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. The 1-0. Hit hard to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Here's Kolten Wong now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, all rise.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here for Kolten Wong. Number 13 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Popped him up. Segura onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Baltimore backstop now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
So striding in, Ryan McMahon. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. McMahon is 6'2" and bats left but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Ready now, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right. Expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Alfonso Vasquez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A missed opportunity there. Another payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Larson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Digging in, Chuck Stockman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Calzado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people.
Popped him up. McMahon has a play, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first drop.
For the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. So 2-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Castro ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Curveball that time, not even close. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any...
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting.
In now, Reggie Larson.
Larson.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again, Chuck Stockman.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
2-0 count, the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Fernandez is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up, 2-1 Baltimore. Now at the plate, Gene Segura.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
the
things
Yankees.
off here in this one-run
Second
contest.
baseman, Gene.
Grounded back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Yet another check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Alfonso Vasquez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Payoff pitch one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Horace Simone will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Horace Simone.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Horace Simone, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Goodwin's in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Into the box now, Chris Fernandez. He comes in 0 for 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Thanks for the second time this afternoon. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Leandro Velasquez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to.
Leandro Velasquez.
The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Chuck Stockman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home. It's hit hard on the line to right, a base hit and a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated here right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that base hit.
Into the box, Ronald Calzado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Velasno playing here in his age 29 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Full count now, 3-2. Nick Casto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Standing in now, Nick Casto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 1-0. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Colton Wong would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's Colton Wong now. from the stretch. Nope. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Judge is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Baltimore's out in front 4-3. Looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Digging in now, Horace Simone. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit.
Right fielder, number
He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Set with the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Britton's ready. 1-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him. That'll do it. And the Orioles go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Baltimore Orioles host road win number 40 on the year. Roger Hayek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Britton records the save, his 48th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Play ball!